Hello, class. So this is meeting three. We talk about cultural issue at the office. Okay, what is cultural issue? Sometimes at the office we have some ethics and non-ethics behavior that we shouldn't or we should do. And also, if we visit other countries and maybe we have a business trip, something like that, we need to be aware of the culture class. What is culture class? It's a different culture that we may use it here in Indonesia, but it is not common or it is not appropriate in other countries. So here, okay, so this is okay. We just talk about formal and informal situation just within the office first, or maybe outside the office. But we need to be aware which one informal situation with which one is formal situation. Okay, for now, picture number one, what do you think? It is formal or informal? Yeah, so it's informal. Okay, number two, it is formal or informal? So yeah, it's formal. Number three, it is formal or informal? Yeah, it's formal. Number four, sure, it's informal. Number five, also informal. Number six is, of course, formal. So yeah, we have to be aware of this. Okay, so taboos, read the words below and mark any that you do not understand. So taboo, so these are a vocabulary actually that related to culture, related to things that we should do or we shouldn't do. Okay, for number one, it's taboo. Of course, you know taboo. Smoking, well, you need to know where you can smoke or where you can't smoke. So in formal situations, surely you cannot smoke. And then number three is chewing gum. Okay, oh, sometimes chewing gum is okay as long as you don't show it, but actually, it is more informal situation. Informal, not formal, yeah? Okay, and then being late, so you don't be late, okay? Interrupting people, tasteless, rude, underdressed, overdressed, boasting, swearing, salary talk, personal questions, touching people. So like a salary talk, while we can talk about our salary to our best friend, maybe it's okay, but with someone that we don't really know or we just know but we are not that close, we don't talk about salary. Touching people, well, here in Indonesia it's okay, but sometimes if we just know that people or those people, what is it, not really personally, not really close, you don't touch them. But here in Indonesia it's okay, but not in other country like Japan. They don't touch people they don't know well. Okay, and then overdress. So you go to the office and you just like dress like to the party, something like that. Tasteless meaning that you, uh, well, you don't have, you don't look elegant or something like that. You don't have to be elegant, but actually in bahasa Indonesia is norak, something like that. Yeah, you don't have, yeah, in formal situation jangan kelihatan norak, that's the meaning. Yeah, so these are the words that perhaps related to something that unethical, tidak etik untuk dilakukan di situasi tertentu. Walaupun if you say about touching people, well, in Indonesia it's okay, but there in Japan it's not okay. I sometimes because I sometimes touch people, yeah. But well, okay. So as long as it is in you know in condition that or situation or in society that it is allowed to do, it's okay. But if it's not, like in Japan, you don't know. Okay, and then look at this. John told a blah blah joke to the boss last night. Okay, so what do you think? Yang mana jawabannya? Yeah, it's more like tasteless, right? Ya, tasteless. Jadi tojoknya itu kayak apa ya? Garing gitu. Okay, it was sort of mark to keep blah 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 when we were eating. Apa? Of course. What do you think? What do you think, Asa? Ya, smoking. Jangan smoke when we were eating ya. Nggak enak banget smoke-nya campur dengan makanan. I felt completely blah blah at the company dinner. What do you think the answer is? Underdress. Oh, salah baju ya. Okay, he is always blah 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 about. Okay, ini mudah sekali apa jawabannya? Ya, boasting. Gimana sih boasting misalnya gaji gue 20 juta dong, nah, things like that. Itu boasting ya. Boasting to like ria, pamer. I was surprised when Jen blah their conversation. Apa? Of course interrupted ya. You should never be blah blah if you want to be successful. Apa yang terakhir? Late, of course. Okay, this is the conversation that you need to read, and actually there are questions here. Maybe later, yeah, because I uploaded. Well, let's just discuss this. Okay, the weather has been great recently, hasn't it? Yes, I agree. It is not often that we have such good weather in Britain. That reminds me, have you met Ben? Ben has just started working in our sales department. He has a great stand-in. No, I haven't. Has he been on holiday? No, he just moved here from Spain. Spain, he must miss the food. Well, I don't know. He is from here. Maybe he is glad to be back. Maybe. Do you think you could introduce me to him later? Sure, it will be a pleasure. I'm certain you will like him. Thank you. I'm looking forward to it. So this is the conversation. What country are they in? Di mana tadi? Yeah, in Britain. What nationality is Ben? Yeah, Ben is British. Does the man know? No, they don't. He doesn't know Ben. What does the man want the woman to do? He wants the woman to introduce him to Ben. And where does Ben work? He works in the sales department. So tadi itu between a man dan woman ya. Actually, there is a listening part in here, but I don't have the audio. I'm so sorry. That is why I cannot show it to you, the file of the audio. Okay, next. Okay, so a personal profile. Many companies publish profiles of their manager on the internet. It is useful to read about people you are meeting. Help Mabel write her personal profile for her company's website using the information below. Okay, this is actually easy. Okay, I just want you to see it. I'm sorry that later on eClass I upload the PDF file, but actually for the answer you can just play this. Okay. Okay, just play the YouTube to know the answer. Okay, this is culture class. Okay, this is culture class. In Germany, it is very important. So you will see the difference between. You will see the difference between Germany, France, and also maybe other countries. Okay, in Germany, it is very important to be punctual. So being even a few minutes late is very rude. German people do not like talking about how much they earned. Okay, so they don't like to talk about salary, and they don't like people who are late. And then in France, the French don't talk about their salaries. Yeah, and also French people don't like to talk about their earning. Yeah. In fact, talking about jobs and money may be the strongest taboo in France. So it is not polite to talk to them about the European Union if you are a foreigner. And also they don't talk about European Union, okay? In United Kingdom, you must be careful when making the V sign. There is a right way and wrong way. So, okay, make sure to the back of your hand is facing you. If it faces someone else, you may get in trouble. So, don't you can make V sign. Jadi yang tanda peace itu kalau ini ya, tapi jangan yang membelakangi, jangan punggungnya tangannya, tapi yang depan. Kalau memunggungi, yang di belakangnya itu nanti tidak sopan di situ. Itu apa? Iya, pokoknya tidak sopan di sana. Jadi it's not acceptable there. Then in Mexico, Mexican people are very religious. They don't like people to use phrases like "oh my God." Try not to use any religious phrases. Jadi mereka tuh sangat kental sekali Katoliknya ya. Jadi jangan bilang "oh my God." Don't say that, okay? Because they are really really religious about the fanatic ya, about their. Okay, and then Italy. In Italy, placing your hand on your stomach, which is a sign of hunger in many countries, means that you dislike someone. Kalau kita lapar di sini kita suka megang perut ya, tapi di sana itu tidak sopan di Italia. So kalau lapar jangan megangin perut. If you go there, okay? In Japan it's not appropriate to touch people when if you do not know well that person. Kalau nggak kenal banget di Jepang tuh jangan touch. Walaupun misalnya kadang suka touch gitu walaupun tidak kenal banget ya. But here in Indonesia is okay, but in Japan remember you don't touch people who you do not know well. So ini culture class. Jadi perbedaan culture ya. Oke, ini bisa kamu ini ada jawabannya. Nanti kamu bisa jawab sendiri dengan melihat video ini ya. Oke, so ini ada teks ya. All introduction should begin with people's name. This will make people feel comfortable. Try to repeat the other person's name back to them after they have told you. For example, a person says, "Hello, I'm Janet." Reply by saying, "It's nice to meet you, Janet." This will help you to remember their name. Your body language is very important. Look people in the eyes when you meet them. Remember to smile if you want to make a good impression. Smiling makes you seem warm and friendly. If the other person is nervous, smiling will make them relax. Okay, show interest in the other person and see if they have anything common with you. This will make it easier to talk to them. You can break the ice to reduce tension by talking about natural topics. This includes the weather, food, holiday plans. Avoid difficult subjects like politics and religion. To start a conversation, the best thing to do is ask people some questions about themselves. The number one topic that people like to discuss is themselves. Okay, so it can be like basa-basi ya. Okay, but you need to talk about themselves. Jangan tiba-tiba baru kenal orang ngomongnya diri kita. No. Good questions are how was your day, something like that. And do you know many people here? So this is the way if you just know someone and then you want to have a conversation with him or her, this is what you need to do. Jadi ini akan jadi latihannya di forum diskusi. Tolong dikerjakan, ada 3 pertanyaan that is really easy. Okay, I hope you learn something from this. You learn things in this meeting. Thank you very much. Okay, we will see you in the 4th meeting. Thank you.